Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Zeno. Welcome back to the channel for another daily video. This time it's going to be Zephys, and this is, in my opinion, the best rune set possible for this hero. I've only been playing on this for a few days on the 3.0, but I can assure you guys that this is definitely the strongest one that you can possibly make for Zephys. Honestly, I've kind of tried everything. I've been doing brainstorming, you know, what if you use Soul Reaver and go tanky runes, something like that. But honestly, I feel like this is just the best combination possible. I played it at the front of the video, so if you are interested in copying it, you can just go and screenshot that, copy it to your own build, do whatever you like. But anyways, let's get right into this match where we are going to be starting on our blue buff. It's next to Dragon, as you see, and as you guys know, I love starting next to Dragon because as soon as you finish your full jungle clear, where you're usually going to go, you're going to go to contest Dragon, and then once the Dragon's done, you can easily just run straight back to your blue buff with no walking around the entire map. Now, here you can see that the Tulin is being pretty aggressive clearing his lane. I'm not going to jump onto him because I know that the Lindis is in the bush. There you can see that she sees the vision. I knew almost for sure that she started on her blue buff. You can see I don't even jump onto the Ormar there, even though it would have been a pretty easy ult, just because I know the Lindis will poke me down super hard. Here you can see the Ormar overextends. I'm going to jump onto this Tulin. He gets frozen from Diochan. Very nice. Now you can see Ormar's in 1 HP in the bush. Gonna jump onto him. This is so much healing going on, but I'm also tanking a lot of damage. You can see Zuka's low, and we were able to kill him. And guys, the reason that I'm healing so much is because of one, my support Zenial has heal, so we definitely used it that fight. I used Restore that fight as well, and also the most important reason is because on my rune page I have a rune that basically says when you kill somebody, you get 9% of your lost HP back. It's not 9% of your max HP. That's something you guys might be confusing when reading it. It's 9% of your lost HP. So if you're at 1 HP, you're going to heal 9% of your HP back. But if you're at like 90% HP, you're only going to heal maybe 1 or 2% of your HP back. So this is definitely more beneficial to heroes who are lower, and of course on someone like Zephys, who you're way stronger when you're lower HP, it's going to affect a lot. Especially with the main enchantment that I have, it gives you 10% damage reduction after you use your ult. That's going to be super important, especially comboed up with Zephys' kit. I'm talking about his passive and also his second skill, which has lifesteal. You're just going to be sustaining the entire fight. Excuse me, being an amazing engage. And by the way, guys, I just saw that Lindis went down to the bot lane. I saw she only had blue buff, so that indicates that this is a pretty free red buff. Also, if you've been watching the Sentinel, I don't know why you would be, but you can see that they just took the Sentinel, which gives me enough time to even take the red buff and the small camp near it. Of course, guys, you want to be invading as much as possible, because when you do invade, it's pretty much 2 times gold. Not only are you yourself gaining gold, but you're taking away gold from the enemy jungler. That's why you have to consider it's like a 2 times multiplier. Instead of just farming in your own jungle, sometimes when you are ahead, you need to be that hyper-aggressive jungler who just always runs into the jungle. Here you can see I'm just going to be doing the dragon here. There's not much else for me to do right now. Yeah, honestly, dragons are not worth too much right now. They actually nerfed them in the most recent patch. You can see I'm going to just jump onto this Ormar here. Not really looking to like start a huge fight or anything, just simply poking him out. And you can see that we did that pretty well. You can see Lindis over there still only has her blue buff, and look at that, our blue buff just spawned. So of course we're going to run straight over to that, make sure we can get that, get all our HP back up so we can be prepared to do anything else that we need to do around the map. Okay, now that we're pretty much done with all of our blue side, we have the option to also just go back into our red side jungle. Honestly, it's the best choice because we know that the blue buff isn't up yet. Here you can see I'm running straight down. I'm going to ignore my red buff and that small camp to try and get a kill here. You can see Lindis puts a well-played trap, so I can't sneak up onto anyone and kill her, but the fight's already done. The Zenial ulted onto the Hayate, and he was actually able to get a kill. So very nicely played. Here again, you can see that I ping the enemy red buff. I know it's going to be up anytime soon. I don't track the time exactly. The way you can track the time exactly is you can look at the buff, and then a minute 30 after, it will be up next. Here, I get CC'd, which is kind of unfortunate. It makes me cast my ult even after the stun ends, which wasn't intentional. I would have canceled it. Here you can see that kind of useless right now without my ult. I'm just using my first skill and second skill around. Tulin is back there. You can see again the Lindis. I'm being very patient with my ult, making sure that it connects, and we are able to kill her, giving me a little bit more HP. See Ormar just giving me a ton of stuns. Irie's coming now with all 3 of her dashes. I decided, you know what, let's go in. I know I have my rune that'll give me HP. I ult onto her, but look at that, guys. She has the Death Sickle passive. Now the Zenial comes in. Now we kill Ormar. I'm getting even more HP, and I also used Restore, so I just went from 1 HP to about 30%. I try to block the Tulin ult there for my support, but it's not needed. Here you can see the Zuka chasing me, but I use my punish on him, and he can no longer chase me down. Unfortunately, my support still dies. Juve, he's been doing amazing this match. Good job to him for this game, seriously. That was an amazing ult. He trusted me enough to go in, even though we both were 1 HP. He went into that fight and definitely worked out, so thank you so much for that ult, Juve. That was such a funny fight. You can read right in the chat there, he said, "We are so goodest" or something. It was so funny with his broken English. But yeah, after that, we're just going to go straight into our jungle, farm all of our HP back. You can see that we're slowly gaining more and more HP. The thing about using this rune set, by the way, in the jungle is that for Zephys, he's a hero that can use his ult in the jungle, so sometimes that triggers the runes when it shouldn't be, like unwantingly. You can see I ult in, and it was kind of a bad ult because it didn't really hit anyone. I can hit this Tulin over the wall, and I'm at 1 HP. This is kind of a recurring trend at this game. You can see again, kill the Zuka, get HP, get the Zenial ulted, get even more HP. Now I'm onto this Irie, use my second skill, and kill her for even more HP, guys. You can tell that I'm always leaving these fights with more HP than I started them with because of this amazing sustain build for Zephys. I'm pretty much always looking for fights because I know that I can sustain through any fight possible. It's just super, super good that I'm willing to challenge anybody. I'll just jump on anyone. As long as I can get that first kill, maybe that can give me enough HP to get the second, the third, the fourth kill, stuff like that. You can see here I ult in to get that tower. We're going to get that very nicely. Ormar lives with 1 HP, but he heals, so he ends up with a little bit more. I try to invade this blue buff here, so I'm just sitting around waiting for this Linda, seeing what her next move is, and as soon as I'm like about to leave and start just a small camp, it spawns right away, so we're going to take that for sure. By the way, guys, you can see that I just leave that small camp that they were just hitting. That small camp when you are invading is super risky to take. I would not really suggest anyone when you are invading to go and get that because the risk reward is just not good enough. You're putting yourself up pretty much in a stuck position only for like 150 gold if you consider the ×2 effect. It's really not worth it. Here you can see the top lane got dove, my Brunhilde, I don't even know how to pronounce her name. So you can see I'm just going to cut off this Irie and try to kill her. I'm able to land my ult miraculously. She could have avoided that so easily, but she didn't. And we're just able to kill her pretty quickly because we realized, hey, we need to cut them off because if we just chase them, we're not going to make it in time. Now you can see the entire red buff of this Lindis, the red side jungle, excuse me, of Lindis' camps are up. So I'm going to take all 3 camps again. Just when you factor in that all of these camps are ×2, it's so worth it to just go in, take every single camp. Here you can see I try to ult in on the Tulin, but he actually dodges it. Well played by him. And then I don't even know what to say there, guys. We missed all of our skills on that Tulin. And I'm aggressive now. I'm angry that that just happened. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to dive straight onto that Lindis under her own tower. And again, those 2 kills, even if it's an assist, guys, you can still get HP regen with, excuse me, with the rune. It's still 9%, even with an assist. Excuse me. So it's very, very good for a hero like Zephys, who is at low HP so much that you're going to be getting that full effect, or at least most of the effect, a lot of the time. Here you can see that the Zuka missed his ult on the blue buff trying to get it. I predict with all of his dashes that he's going to be going that way, so I ult onto him perfectly and we are able to chase him down, secure the kill, and that's going to be that. We're also able to get the tower, and I'm not going to stay for too long because I know that they're all reviving. You can see all of my jungle is up, guys, but honestly, it's not too bad to have your entire jungle up. The one excuse that you would always have for having a full jungle up is you are constantly invading the enemy jungle and it's working out. So what you see I've been doing lately. I've just been going red to blue, red to blue. I honestly don't want to go back even into my own jungle. There's really no point. If I can just keep doing this in her own jungle, then we're going to end the game much faster compared to if I just stay in my own jungle the entire game. So it's definitely worth it. Now you can see that there's really no jungle camps up, but I know the blue buff is spawning soon, which makes me turn around, go from my walking towards my blue buff. By the way, we're able to get a kill on that tooling. Very nicely done. And again, I keep just being so aggressive in these fights. Even when I'm at 50% HP, like I'll get bursted down like crazy. Excuse me, I just know that I can survive because I have my ultimate. The enchantment will give me 10% extra damage reduction, my passive, and all of the healing. You can see, look at my HP, it's so high already. You can see we chase down that Irie. Again, this Zuka, I want that lifesteal, so I'm able to jump onto him. I want more, I'm going in for this Lindis. We're going to dive her, use our second skill, run under tower, run away from tower, and use my restore, but it's just not enough HP, and we still die at the end for a nice and easy triple kill. Very well played that game, guys. And you're going to see how strong these enchantments are on Zephys. They literally could not kill me even when I was at 1 HP because of all the damage reduction, all the healing and stuff like that. You can see nice 32% damage there and a ton of damage tanked. Anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this little guide for what I think is the best enchantment set on Zephys. If you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you guys watching my daily videos and streams. And yeah, that's going to be it from me today. Hope you all enjoyed and have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching.